Thank you, Dorian. The Rosenwald School in St. George once served thousands of black children during segregation, and it has since been restored as a multi-use space. But with additional funding and grants, the building is now expanding beyond the school walls to continue their mission of education. Our Maya Brown visited the school today and spoke with alumni and board members about the updates.
Currently seated at a desk, and this isn't just any ordinary desk. It's a desk that many black children sat in during the 20th century before integration. And here at the St. George Rosenwald School, through funding and grants, they're continuing to tell that story, and most importantly, they're growing to keep that legacy alive.
The school opened in 1925, and it helped educate black students in a segregated South. But after closing in 1954, the building began to deteriorate and was abandoned. Then a group of alumni decided to save the school and restore its history. Now it's home to an auditorium, a children's museum, and classrooms with original student desks, potbelly stoves, and floors. And it means a great world to its network of alumni who once walked through those doors.
It brings back memories, but yet it is an opportunity to fulfill a mission and a vision that I had of always contributing to the community.
And with $428,000 in state funds they received last year, they have added a dining car to tell the story of the school's founders. They also acquired an adjacent property known as Maybell's Grill. They say their goal with expanding is to tell the entire story about the community of St. George, both inside and outside of the school.
It's not going to be just the Rosenwald School. It's going to be the Rosenwald campus from one end of town to the other.
And with the funding, they say they can now get creative and still keep the true history of the kids that walked through the doors of what was once known as the St. George Colored School.
Who can tell our story better than us? You know, we can read about it or whatever, however, but we can tell our own story better because we know it. We've lived through it. We know the struggles and the hardships and the pain and how we've overcome. And we've come too far now to move back, go back. We just got to continue to go forward.
And looking into the future, leaders say they hope to finish the dining car installation by the end of this year. The school plans on celebrating its 100th anniversary next year.
If you forget your history from where you came, after a while it would be erased, and you would not have the benefit of building on that rich heritage that certainly can be found in the walls of this building and what is going on here in the past, and it gives an impetus to move forward and to how persons were able to make progress with such little resources.
After speaking to many alum that walked through these doors and grew up right here in St. George, it's clear their mission is to make sure that people know where they came from so that they know where they're going. Reporting in St. George, I'm Maya Brown, Live 5 News.